In 1992, I didn't place at all in the Olympia. Didn't get a dime, didn't get a dollar.
And train like that and withstand that and live like that and do that and do that and do that, then you don't have a chance against them.
Listen to what people say. I won 6 times because I worked my butt off in the gym and did what I had to do.
I learned this early on when I wanted to become a professional bodybuilder. No one really taught me. I just had to keep learning.
Ronnie, unbeatable when he had his best. Nobody beat Ronnie.
It was a Ronnie era, so we had to chase the champ.
Kevin Levrone perspective. Ronnie Coleman's impact on bodybuilding is legendary, and his prowess in the sport is almost described in almost mythical terms. Recently, a reaction video of a heated argument between Coleman and fellow bodybuilder Kevin Levrone has brought his extraordinary abilities back into the spotlight. In this video, Levrone emphasizes that Coleman's strength is not ordinary, it's divine. Levrone's assessment of Coleman's abilities is rooted in his belief that Coleman's genetics and inherent strength set him apart from other bodybuilders. In Levrone's view, Coleman is a once-in-a-lifetime athlete, blessed with genetic advantages that go beyond mere physical attractiveness. Strength, Levrone argues, is a trait that can be inherited, and Coleman possesses it in abundance. Coleman himself has acknowledged his genetic gifts in previous interviews, although he tends to downplay them with characteristic modesty. He acknowledges the hard work he put into his training, but Levrone insists that Coleman's results are not replicable through mere effort alone. Coleman is akin to sports legends like LeBron James or Michael Jordan, a rare talent that defies comparison. Levrone goes on to describe Coleman's feats in the gym, particularly his ability to lift immense weights with apparent ease.
In 1992, I didn't place at all in the Olympia. Didn't get a dime, didn't get a dollar.
And train like that and withstand that and live like that and do that and do that and do that, then you don't have a chance against them.
Listen to what people say. I won 6 times because I worked my butt off in the gym and did what I had to do.
I learned this early on when I wanted to become a professional bodybuilder. No one really taught me. I just had to keep learning.
He attributes this not just to hard work, but to a divine gift, an innate ability that sets Coleman apart from his peers. In Levrone's eyes, Coleman's accomplishments in bodybuilding are nothing short of miraculous. Furthermore, Levrone highlights how Coleman's groundbreaking achievements in bodybuilding inspired a whole generation of competitors to push themselves to new heights. Coleman's dominance in the sport challenged his rivals to strive for excellence and redefine the boundaries of what was thought possible in bodybuilding. Ultimately, Levrone's admiration for Coleman goes beyond mere praise for his physical prowess. He sees Coleman as a transformative figure in the sport, whose legacy will endure long after his competitive career has ended. Coleman's influence extends far beyond the trophies he won. He inspired countless others to pursue their own greatness and elevated the sport of bodybuilding to unprecedented levels of popularity and recognition. Kevin Levrone's assessment of Ronnie Coleman's abilities as not just extraordinary but divinely inspired speaks to the profound impact Coleman had on the world of bodybuilding. Coleman's genetic gifts, combined with his unparalleled work ethic and determination, made him a once-in-a-lifetime athlete whose legacy will continue to inspire generations of bodybuilders for years to come.
Hey, this is a show. Talk is cheap. You want to do something? Hey, we can do something right now.
You know, that can't be done through just sitting there pumping 25, 30, or 40-pound dumbbells. Be a creator. Use your mind. Think outside.
Dorian Yates and Ronnie Coleman's legacy. The story of Dorian Yates and Ronnie Coleman reads like a tale of two distinct eras in bodybuilding history, each marked by unparalleled dominance and staggering achievements. From 1992 to 1997, Yates reigned supreme, clinching victory after victory in the Mr. Olympia contests, while Coleman, though present, struggled to break into the top ranks. However, as Yates stepped down from the stage in 1997, Coleman's ascent began, leading to an unprecedented 8-year reign as Mr. Olympia from 1998 to 2006. Despite being contemporaries, their peaks were separated by a decade, denying fans the opportunity to witness a showdown between these two colossal figures at their peak. In the annals of bodybuilding history, only a select few athletes have attained the pinnacle of success, symbolized by the prestigious Sandow Trophy awarded to Mr. Olympia winners. Names like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Phil Heath, Lee Haney, Ronnie Coleman, and of course, Dorian Yates stand out among the heavy hitters. Yates, with his 6 Mr. Olympia titles, held the record until his retirement, setting the stage for Coleman's subsequent reign. Reflecting on this transition, Yates acknowledges Coleman's achievement in surpassing his own record, recognizing the inevitability of change in the competitive landscape. In our exclusive interview with Yates during the filming of Ronnie Coleman, The King, the former champion reflects on his own legacy and the rise of Coleman. While Lee Haney had previously set the bar with 8 Mr. Olympia wins, Yates' 6 victories firmly established him as one of the sport's elite competitors. However, as Coleman's dominance unfolded, Yates faced the reality of being surpassed by a new era of excellence. Yet, despite the passing of the torch, Yates remains composed, acknowledging Coleman's success while affirming the value of his own achievements in a fiercely competitive era of bodybuilding. The meteoric rise of Ronnie Coleman from relative obscurity to global acclaim is the stuff of legend in the bodybuilding world. Overnight, Coleman transformed into a sensation, amassing 8 Mr. Olympia titles and etching his name in the annals of history. Yet, even as Coleman's star ascended, Yates maintained his composure, harboring no resentment or regret over being eclipsed by his successor. While injuries forced Yates into retirement, his competitive spirit remained intact, underscoring the enduring pride he takes in his 6 Mr. Olympia victories. In reflecting on his own legacy, Yates suggests that the competitive language during his era was perhaps more intense and challenging than with Coleman faced. While acknowledging Coleman's remarkable achievements, Yates subtly hints at the notion that his 6 titles hold a unique significance within the context of his era. Legends of bodybuilding. In the realm of bodybuilding, few names command as much respect and admiration as Ronnie Coleman and Dorian Yates. These titans of the sport epitomize dedication, perseverance, and unmatched physical prowess, leaving an indelible mark on the world of bodybuilding that continues to resonate to this day. Ronnie Coleman's legacy in bodybuilding is unparalleled. With an astonishing 8 Mr. Olympia titles to his name, Coleman stands as the most decorated champion in the history of the sport. Known for his unparalleled strength and dedication to heavy lifting, Coleman's dominance in the bodybuilding stage remains unrivaled. However, the toll of years of intense training and competition took its toll on Coleman's body, leading to a series of surgeries following his retirement from the sport. In a revealing interview conducted in 2019, Coleman opened up about his relationship with fellow bodybuilding legend Dorian Yates. Yates, a 6-time Mr. Olympia winner, is renowned for his incredible physique and unwavering determination. Despite their status as competitors on the bodybuilding stage, Coleman and Yates share a mutual respect and admiration for each other's achievements. One aspect that sets Coleman and Yates apart from their peers is their legendary back development. Both athletes are celebrated for possessing some of the most impressive and awe-inspiring backs in bodybuilding history, with their chiseled muscles and impeccable symmetry earning them widespread acclaim from fans and competitors alike. Despite their fierce rivalry on the bodybuilding stage, Coleman and Yates share a common perspective on the evaluation of the sport. In the interview with Patrick Bet David, both athletes expressed their views on the new era of bodybuilding, offering insights into their thoughts on the direction of the sport and the challenges facing today's competitors. While Coleman and Yates may have competed against each other in their prime, their mutual respect and admiration for each other's achievements transcend their rivalry. As living legends of the sport, Coleman and Yates continue to inspire aspiring bodybuilders around the world, serving as shining examples of what can be achieved through dedication, perseverance, and unwavering determination.
Ronnie, unbeatable when he at his best. Nobody beat Ronnie.
It was a Ronnie era, so we had to chase the champ.
Lee Priest versus Ronnie Coleman. Lee Priest, the Australian bodybuilding icon, is renowned for his remarkable achievements in the sport despite his relatively shorter stature of 5'4". His competitive spirit and impressive physique allowed him to stand toe-to-toe with some of the biggest names in bodybuilding. In 1997, at the Mr. Olympia contest, Lee Priest showcased his exceptional talent by outperforming Ronnie Coleman, who is often referred to as the King and is celebrated as one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time. The 1997 Mr. Olympia competition was particularly notable for several reasons. It was held on September 20, 1987 at the Terrace Theater in Long Beach, California. Dorian Yates won his 6th consecutive Mr. Olympia title despite suffering a torn left triceps 3 weeks before the competition. Lee Priest secured the 6th place while Ronnie Coleman was placed 9th. This outcome was significant as it occurred just a year before Coleman would go on to win his first Mr. Olympia title in 1998, marking the beginning of his reign as one of the sport's most dominant figures. Lee Priest's victory over Ronnie Coleman in 1997 is a testament to his skill and determination. It's also a reminder that success in bodybuilding isn't solely determined by size but also by symmetry, conditioning, and presentation. Priest's performance against the mass monsters of his era is still remembered as a highlight of his career and an inspiration to many in the bodybuilding community. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.